video, I'm going to be showing you a few of my lockdown impulse purchases. It's 2021 and I live in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and it's currently the 6th or 7th lockdown, I can't remember. But basically, when there's nothing to do but sit at home, I tend to get trigger happy with my phone. You'd be amazed at how quickly I can just drop cash that I shouldn't be dropping. I know it sounds like bragging, really, but most of these things are not that expensive, and I really don't have the money to be dropping, but it keeps me sane. A little bit of retail therapy. The first thing I want to show you, you can already see, it's this fluffy mic. I've seen these in a lot of ASMR videos. I think Grace V has a lot of videos with her sort of fluffing the mic, and I love the way her voice sounds with it on. But I just was not prepared for how soft they would be. It's like softer than my cat, and it doesn't bite me. I love the white noise it gives off when you listen to a recording with this mic protector on it. So that was one little thing that I got for myself and for you. Another thing, it's not really a purchase, but I just, do you ever get these packing slip things that are stickers? I bought a few things, so I've had quite a few recently, and I don't know about you, but I just love stickers. I always have. When I was a kid, and my mum got us sticker books, my sister was very diligent and only used hers very rarely, you know. But as soon as I got them, I would unstick them and play with the stickers like this. Sorry if that's really loud. It is so sticky, and I'm already getting a little bit of mic fluff on it. It's almost too sticky to play with. So I'll play with it by myself later. pink. I got a lot of pink. And I also got green. It's like a teal colour. And I also got, this one's already open, orange. It's like a really bright orange. It's really, really hard to knead this stuff. It just crumbles. And you kind of have to knead it for quite a few minutes until it's soft, and then you can roll it into whatever you like. I sort of started making novelty rings because they seem like the easiest thing to do. This is from the Clay Studio, and it's called Polysoft Oventake Polymer Clay. And so all you do is just, like I said, knead it, make the thing you want to make sure it's not going to fall apart, and then you put it in the oven, and that's it. I can show you some terrible things that I've made. I made a bunch of rings. This one, you can see it's kind of dirty. I've got I got some of the green clay on it, unfortunately, but it's this silly ring. But it's fun. And I also made a bunch of other rings. That's boring. I plaited this one, but it's kind of smudged there, you can see. And then I made a few novelty ones. Don't know if you can recognize this little gal. So I made one of those. And then on the body part, Jag, I made an earring. See the little ear. And then probably my favourite. Oh god, I'm still getting used to this computer angle. I made a nose ring with very big nostrils. I like it. I like my nose ring. But they're all really big, and they're all really terribly made. Like I said, I don't really, when I'm making anything physical, I don't really pay much attention to detail as I would if I were writing something or something like that. I also made this inspired by my little daisy. It's kind of just this jewelry holder, I guess. I don't know whether it's an egg or a daisy, but I'd like it. And I also made a pot, when you're cooking and you want to put your dirty spatula or spoon on something. I made one of those, so that's what it looks like. I molded it and painted it with some pretty colors. Some pinks and some reds and some creamy skin tones and some brown as well. I'm pretty proud of that one. I like it. I think it's cute. And and the other thing were made from a no-bake clay, whereas the rings were all made from this bake kind of polymer clay. I think the other one was polymer too, I'm not really sure. And you'll notice that on these they have a kind of a glaze, so they're kind of shiny. And that is due to my Mod Podge. And it is a dishwasher safe gloss, or in French, brillant qui résiste au lave-vaisselle. And I can't read the Spanish one. So it's basically a water-based sealer, glue and finish. So it kind of does everything. It's really like clay glue, I guess. I like the sound, and I love the retro kind of design. Mod Podge. So that's what I put. I just use my paintbrushes, and I just put that on to seal it. I'll show you my paints that I bought as well. They're big. Like I said, I'm not an artist or anything like that. This is purely out of boredom that I bought these. Excuse me. So it's like something you get for a little kid if they wanted to start out in painting. So it is a Montmartre acrylic colour paint set. Signature. 48 pieces, and they're 36 mils, or 1.2 ounces each. And they're just little squeezy bottles of paint. And yeah. So now I'm an artist, I guess. Okay. So next, I will show you my water bottle. I love my water bottle. I bought this last week. It is a Frank Green. And I think it's actually 1 litre. 1 litre-ish. Or maybe less actually, because it's kind of like double-walled. It's a ceramic, but I love the colour. And to drink from it, all you need to do is it kind of sounds like stainless steel or something, like metal. Maybe some of it is, I don't know, maybe it's just the whatever they put on the outside, but apparently it's ceramic. All of these I obviously purchased online. I think this one was from a quick Google search, actually a long Google search. I was looking for a water bottle for a while. I wanted a glass one, but they didn't have any ones big enough that I liked. But I saw this and I thought, I'll go for it. So that is my water bottle. Next, I have a cute little set of bowls, wooden bowls. 1, 2, this big, because I really, really want wooden bowls and wooden cutlery, because I just think that the sound of eating wood from wooden bowls with wooden cutlery would be much nicer than, you know, eating on ceramic plates with metal cutlery, you know, when you're scraping. I don't like that. So I thought I was getting some new dinner bowls, but a happy coincidence. I don't know about coincidence, but just a happy accident. These just ended up being really cute. So now I can use them for dips and antipasto things like olives and cheese, things like that. So it wasn't a complete waste. I still like them. So there's my wooden bowls. Maybe I'll try again and look for some bigger wooden bowls, but next time I'll check the measurements. Okay, I've got a few more things to show you, and I'm going to show you some clothes. So the first of two things, tell what these are. They're stretchy. They are tights from a brand called Londoner, and they spell Londoner L-N-D-R. Londoner. I think there was some controversy with this brand, not with this brand, but you know, when Nike brought out their whole Londoner thing, they spelled it like that too, but this was already a brand on its own, an activewear brand at that. So I'm not sure if Nike can do Londoner like this anymore. But anyway, they are a medium to large, and they were made in Portugal from recycled yarns. And anyway, these are really, really, really stretchy. So I am, not a small person, and when I first saw these I got really scared because I thought, crap, I've got the wrong size. But, and look, they look small to me anyway. And I'm 6'3", so I figured they'd be like shorts. But they are so stretchy. And I think I didn't notice when I bought them, but I think they're sort of compression tights. So they really suck everything in. But I love them. I love the colour. They're this beautiful wine-coloured purple. And they have these panels that, I don't know, do something magical, I guess. But I really love those. I got those a couple of days ago. They were pretty pricey, quite spenny, but I think they will last a long time and they are really good quality, so I would recommend. So that's those, and something a little on the cheaper side. My Uniqlo shorts, pretty basic. You can, I don't know if Uniqlo is everywhere, but it's in the city in Melbourne. And I actually saw these think I may have even got these in between lockdowns. No, that's right. In between lockdowns 4 and 5 or something. I saw these in the shop in Uniqlo. I went to have a look. And I just thought, oh, I don't know. And then I looked again online when I was in lockdown. And I thought, sure, why not? And like I said, I'm really tall, so shorts are hard to come by that are high-waisted enough and don't give me camel toe. Sometimes I literally just cannot fit in them. So these are stretchy as well, which I like. And they look really long, but they're quite high-waisted. See, you can sort of see from there to there. That's all waist, and so they're just cool little baggy shorts. And they are. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, it's a pocket. It's a pocket. Oh, and I think there's something inside this pocket. It's a spare button. Spare button. Save that for later. So it actually has, I think, let's see, let's count the pockets. So that's the back. One pocket. And on the side here we've got another pocket. So that's 1, 2, and another pocket. So that's 3. 3 pockets. 3 pockets. And they're made of this really lightweight summery material. I haven't worn them outside yet because it's still winter and I'm coaxing summer. I've got my heater on, that's why I'm not wearing a big warm jumper. So that's that. And I think there's one more thing. So one more thing. I bought quite a few books this lockdown. I haven't been reading as much as I should, or as much as I used to. Too much time on the internet, I guess. But I'm trying to get back into it. And so this book is by Bree Lee. Bree Lee. I think she's Australian. Yeah, she is. And I actually read it might have been her first novel. It was a best-selling novel called Eggshell Skull, and it was really good. I actually listened to that on Audible. And I would say trigger warning. It's about sexual assault. The whole book is, but it was really good, and I thought she was a good, interesting kind of writer. And we have a lot in common. She has a very, very Australian tone of voice. I think she grew up in Brisbane, but I grew up in country New South Wales, so I guess all we have in common is that we're Australian and we're writers. So this book is called Who Gets to Be Smart? Who Gets to Be Smart? Privilege, Power, and Knowledge by Bree Lee. And to be smart, interrogating the adage, knowledge is power, and calling institutional prejudice to account. Bree once again dives into her own privilege and presumptions to bring us the stark and confronting results. Far from offering any equality of opportunity, Australia's education system exacerbates social stratification. The questions Bree asks of politics and society have their answers laid bare in the responses to the Ramsay Centre for Western Civilization, COVID-19, and the Black Lives Matter protests of 2020. So basically, it's about, it all says it in the title really, who gets to be smart, and I think it's as relevant in Australia as it is everywhere in the world. Basically, if you have money, you get to be smart, and if you have power, you get to be smart, and most people who have both, they get to be smart, and education costs money, higher education costs money, and even high school, if you are from a family who don't have much money, then you're probably more likely to not get a full education or even go finish high school because you need to make money, and that's not that person's fault. It's definitely someone's fault, it's not theirs. So I think it'll be a very interesting read, and I don't know, maybe I'll talk about it later once I've read it, but I'm sure it'll be a very interesting read. Those are all the things I'm going to show you today. I hope you enjoyed the ramble and the randomness. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what you liked and didn't like. I want to hear everything. And there are a few little kind of triggers in this video. So let me know if you want more of those, more book tapping or more crinkly clay. Let me know. I hope you have a good day, or if it's night time, I hope you have a good night. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye. No, you hang up.